Hopefully with Love, a Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction written and narrated by Mira Rose. Artwork by LoloHime on Tumblr. You can find a link to LoloHime in the description box below. She is a wonderful artist and you should really go check her out. Now then, if you are new to this channel, it's where I'm Mira, write and narrate Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction. So you can enjoy it in the car, on the go, at home, you prefer listening to audiobooks, you've got some kind of impairment, etc. Whatever, this channel is here for you. If you haven't already, don't forget to not only subscribe to this channel, but also leave a like and a comment to help support the creator. If you don't know what to comment, put matching sweaters. Now then, please enjoy Hopefully with Love. Adrian Agreste as Cat Noir. Cat paced on the rooftop of Notre Dame, anxious yet excited to meet up with Ladybug. She'd hate it. She'd hate the gift he got her so much, and he couldn't help but grin. She said she'd take a photo with him, and he wasn't about to sacrifice that opportunity for posterity's sake. Besides, he already wore his part of the gift. "Are you cold or something?" Ladybug asked, landing beside him before he could sense her presence. "A bit. It's chilly," he said, unable to hide his grin. She hadn't read the print yet. "So, I got you," she began, eyes narrowing as she read the sweater. "Oh, sugar and cookies," Ladybug muttered. "What was that?" "You got us matching sweaters, didn't you?" He held up a bag, grin intact. "It's what you've always wanted." Ladybug rolled her eyes and made a gesture like she was going to toss her present to him, but decided against it. "Here," she said, holding out a package but refusing to make eye contact. "This is?" "You..." She sighed, as though debating her answer. "You mentioned you wanted something homemade." "Homemade?" he echoed. "Yeah, macaroons." His face lit up. "Macaroons?" "And a bento box." "A bento box? You made me lunch?" "Don't make a big deal out of it," she said, crossing her arms. "You weirdo." "Well, I got you a sweater, so I don't know if I can measure up to you." She laughed, nose crinkling. "I got you what I wanted, didn't I? A homemade meal by yours truly." "You sure did, Elby. You sure did." He'd also like kisses, but he'd rather not mess up the mood. "So, what kind of dorky..." she began, opening the bag. She shut it immediately, shooting him a thin-lipped, frog-faced look. "Really?" "Ayy!" He shot her back some finger guns. "You're a dork." "I'm your dork." She sighed and pulled the sweater over her head, wriggling it into place. It was a little big, but it made the look all the cuter. "Camera?" He set his phone on the ledge, case off so it couldn't be recognized on the off chance they knew each other. As per her rule. "Say cheese." He touched the shutter and rushed back as it beeped, counting down seconds. He bit his lip in an effort to control his grin and stop the impending laughter, glancing at her to see what she looked like. Ladybug didn't scowl for the camera, but it sure wasn't the newsman smile she gave to reporters. Cute. "There," she said, sitting down. "You've got your photo." "Thanks," he said, grabbing his phone and immediately duplicating it, sending it to his email in the off chance something happened between now and getting home to back it up. "Same," she said, tugging at the sweater. "It's a shame we can't wear these out," he said, admiring the photo like a lost friend. Why not? He nearly tore a ligament in his neck as he whipped around to look at her. What was that? Why wouldn't we be able to wear these out? Secret, he began. Secret identities? I mean with our masks on, you goof. He blinked a few times, as if it would help him make sense of the situation. As Cat Noir? Well, we both know I make the better ladybug, so... The twinkle in her eye made him want to get in all sorts of trouble. You'd better apologize to my Kwame then. What? Her face twisted. Because I'm never gonna de-transform if it means I can keep wearing this. She sighed, rolling her eyes. Oh, Cat. He laughed, of course, and flashed her a grin so deep he knew his dimples came out. What'd you make me? He asked, holding up the bento box. Food. Oh? How'd you make it? With a kitchen? No, Ladybug. When you give a man a meal, you're supposed to say you made it with love. Without missing a beat, she stared him dead in the eye. I made it with a knife. It sent chills down his spine. Oh, okay. You should eat it. Huh? Eat it! Right now. Like, here? He felt his back prickling with sweat. This sweater was a bit too hot now. Open the box, Cat. He did as he was told, swallowing protests. It was a sandwich on one tier, lined with fruit in a little cup, and the bottom tier was some kind of pasta. He leaned in for a sniff. It smells good, he said, hoping to get out of whatever she had planned. Take a bite, kitty. Swallowing, he picked up a strawberry and bit into it like a king, knowing he'd been poisoned by his concubine. It's good, he said, not leaving time to taste it. Ladybug doubled over in laughter, only straightening to wipe a tear. Merry Christmas, Cat Noir. You nearly gave me a heart attack, you know that? Yes, well, I had to have some kind of payback for you turning our Christmas photos that literally all of Paris will see tomorrow morning on the Lady blog. Well, we haven't taken that one yet, he said, closing the bento box and setting it beside him. Excuse me? That photo just now? That was for me. Well, us, he corrected. She sighed, shaking her head before smirking. Come on, let's take another one then. When she made no move to take the sweater off, he raised his eyebrows in surprise. Like this? He asked. Why not? He grinned and set up his phone once more. They stood next to the other with media smiles and shoulders lined up. That should be good, he said, showing it to her. I agree. Can I put you in charge of sending it? Of course, he said, double saving the image. Well, then I'm off, she said, grabbing her yo-yo. Wait! It came out a little too loud. Yes? Nothing. Cat looked away. I just didn't expect you to leave so soon, is all. She graced him with a smile. Enjoy your lunch, Cat. He sighed and returned to the gesture. Stay warm. He sat down to get his meal, torn between saving it and not letting it go to waste, as he messaged the photo to the official Ladyblog inbox. Ladybug had given him what he wanted, but missed the point of him asking. Next time, he wouldn't mince his words. Yeah. Next year, he'd ask to share a meal together. Homemade and hopefully with love. Thank you so much for listening. If you haven't noticed already, I'm putting out a Christmas special every single day this month, so you can find other Christmas fanfictions by either clicking on these videos or checking out my channel. If you haven't already, don't forget to not only subscribe, whoop whoop, and leave a like to help the YouTube algorithm, but also leave a comment because those are gold. If you don't know what to comment, put Cat Noir's meal. I will catch you in the next one. Bye!